we got... Yes, we got Gengar EX. Now I caught him, because he can't use any supporter cards while my Gengar EX on active slot. Hi everyone, as we have a new expansion release less than in a month, and the same meta in ranked battles as we had in previous season from Secluded Sprints, today I want to announce Tribute Ranked Challenge that will be dedicated to the highlighted decks from the all sets released during the year in this game, or from A series. As I started to play on new account, I have another chance to start from the scratch and climb through ranks on current season of ranked battles. And in this Tribute Ranked Challenge, I'm going to do this with a specific conditions, where I will be climbing through ranks starting from Pokeball 1 and using the highlighted decks from the every set released during the year, in the next order as you see on your screen. For example, I can't use Eevee from Eevee Groove to create the Jolteon deck in Genetic Apex. I have to use Eevee from Genetic Apex to do this. But I also allowed to use any supporter cards, because it's a core of every deck, as I explained it on this video. For today's episode I prepared 4 highlighted decks from Genetic Apex from the cards I have for now, and that will help me to climb higher in the ranked battles. So prepare some food, let's get started. Here we go, our first battle on playing Pokeball rank 1. Let's go with Starmie EX deck with Greninja. We're going second. And dark type deck from our opponent. Unfortunately we have only Froakie. The worst scenario for us, starting despite we are going second, because we need Staryu. And maybe Darkrai Giratina deck. Yeah, our opponent starting with Giratina EX deck. And just from the beginning Darkrai EX to the bench from our opponent. Professor Research from our opponent again. I even don't know, I don't expect to win this battle. Giant Scape to active Giratina EX, okay. And second Darkrai to the bench. And of course he started to charge his Giratina EX. We got Greninja. Let's use Pokeball, we need Staryu. And fortunately we got Froakie. On this deck I have only one Staryu, because I have only one Starmie EX. It's not the best deck, like all this challenge, it's not about looking the best decks of the current meta of ranked battles, it's just to try to struggle through battles and use only cards from Genetic Apex on these, actually the easiest ranks of the ranked battles, I think. We got 20 from our opponent after adding energy to Darkrai EX on the bench. And yeah, second energy added. We got Rare Candies, it's incredible, so we can start dealing damage to this Giratina EX, while it's not completely ready to attack us. The game lagged a little. Let's just play to the end this battle. I like this art of Greninja. If you missed the opening of packs, you can find it here. I'll add the link. Let's add energy to our Greninja active slot. 20 damage with ability to bench it. Darkrai EX again to the Pokemon who started to generate energy there. Let's use Cyrus. And starting with 60 damage to this Darkrai EX. Only 60 HP left on this Pokemon, and we're still struggling to get Stario. It would be great to start with a win, of course, this challenge. Also, what do you think about this type of challenge? Please write in the comments below. Let's wait up open leaf. So he decided to retreat with Darkrai again to Giratina EX. Okay, unfortunately I don't remember have 1 or 2 Cyrus in this deck. Probably 2. And still 12 cards left in our deck. Another Arcandia, okay. Only what we can do here is add energy to Banshee Froakie and deal another damage with this Greninja. Well, okay, let's deal to this Giratina EX because next turn it will be ready. And only Miracle will help us. We need Staryu or we need second Greninja. Or Professor Research also would be great to get. Our opponent added Rocky Helmet to second bench Darkrai EX. Okay. And probably, yeah, he decided to take our Greninja, unfortunately. We have only Froakie for now. Yes, we got Professor Research card. And let's use it. Pokeball, red card. Let's use Pokeball, maybe Staryu here. Only left, as we use it double Froakie. Staryu to bench, energy to bench it Staryu. And our opponent has only 3 cards and 7 cards left on the deck. Let's deal at least this 10 damage with our Froakie. And next turn we can try to take this Giratina EX with Starmie EX. Also would be great if our opponent doesn't have Sabrina, for example, or Repel card. No, decided just take our Froakie. Second point for our opponent. And let's take these points with our Starmie. And yes, it's great, we got Giant Scape. Also, let's add it to our active Pokemon. Second energy added, Giant Scape. And let's use red card. Six cards left in our deck. Now we need Cyrus to win this battle, like take from the bench this Darkrai EX and get another 2 points. But fortunately our opponent has only energy added on this Darkrai EX at only 60 HP left. Not on the full one. Now he started that energy there. Okay, Giant Scape to bench it, Darkrai EX from our opponent. Some of the cards in this deck of course I traded, but in limits of this challenge I set for me. He didn't generate energy to Giratina EX. Oh my god. So let's just deal 90. Irida, I will keep it to the next turn. It will help us because we will take 20 with Darkrai ability, and now 20 with Rookie Helmet. So what will be next from our opponent? Waiting for... Maybe he decided to leave the battle. Let's wait. 5 cards left. One Cyrus still there, but even without the Cyrus, it's enough to get this Giratina EX. Pokemon Center Lady. Bench Darkrai EX. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. So what we will do? Energy to second Darkrai EX on the bench, and probably that's all. Because he can't attack. Yes, we won it. We won first battle of this challenge. Let's use Irida, but we can easily take another 2 points with our Starmie EX. And complete the battle. If you enjoyed watching my videos I created on this channel, please subscribe not to miss other episodes of this challenge or other content. "14 turns and our first points." Okay, let's move on. We are going second, playing Genghari EX and Hardware deck, and we're starting with Hustley. I like this hollow foil, or reverse hollow foil. Let's fight our opponent, and it's water deck, Palkia EX. Probably it works only on Pokeball ranks. But I even met Suicune EX deck playing here. And of course I totally lost it, unfortunately. Because this deck is unstoppable. Let's use Pokeball. We got rolls. Okay, that's incredible. We also have Haunter on our hands. So only the way we can do, we just end the turn, because I don't wanna attack this Palkia or we will be poisoned, and this time he dealt 30 damage with Slash. Let's use Professor Research card here. We need... yeah, we got Gardevoir. So now we need Genghari EX, and we also need Rare Candy to evolve our bench trolls to Gardevoir. I think I won't attack again because of being poisoned. Now this Palkia EX can deal only 30. Now he used blue. Okay. Now we need to get Genghari EX. Please. Another 30 from our opponent, and this card we got... yes, we got Genghari EX. Now I caught him, because he can't use any supporter cards while my Genghari EX on active slot. And yeah, it's third energy added to it. I also have Lily card on our hands, and this really incredible. At least some kind of a chance to win, or to try to win this battle. Let's deal 100 damage to this Palkia EX. And now I don't care about being poisoned. 90 because I forgot about blue. 10 damage back because of poisoning. And only another 30, or maybe he will add other benchy Pokemons. We still need rare candy. Yeah, he conceded. We won this battle. That's really incredible. Because I was really lucky to get him REX in almost the last chance when I could. After playing some battles, finally I got Pokeball rank 2, but unfortunately not all the battles were really successful, and I also would like to share some parts of these battles. Chaotic Impact from Giratina EX and 130 damage. Pinsir, preventing using Sabrina. Let's add this Pinsir to bench. Energy to Venusaur EX. Let's use another Erika, as we already have this Leaf Cape on Venusaur EX. A Leaf Cape to bench it Execute. We need Executor EX. And let's do 100 of this Giratina EX. It won't be enough to this Giratina take our Venusaur EX, and potentially I still can win this battle, because even for this Executor, not EX, it's enough to grab bench at Darkrai EX with Will. Okay, let's just... he has red, unfortunately. Maybe it's not a win. 10 HP left on this Giratina EX. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure here about the win, but I can take... I just got Repel. Repel won't help us, unfortunately. So I have to evolve and use this Executor. Even with this Executor it won't be enough to bench a Darkrai to grab it. But we can easily take this Giratina X and 2 points for us. And unfortunately tails, but it's still enough to grab 2 points. And let's see. Also, fingers crossed he doesn't have Sabrina, because benched Pinsir. I placed it there like to prevent taking Executor from the bench, but unfortunately now he can use it and win the battle. So what will be here? He has Sabrina, unfortunately. It's a lose. Poisoning here. Actually, it doesn't matter. And anyway, it was incredible battle, I think. Despite I lost it. $90 here and 3rd point for our opponent. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Not the first lose, climbing through these ranks, even these ranks for me. Okay, let's move on. Then finally, after playing the series of successful battles with Mewtwo EX and Gardevoir deck, the most consistent probably from the decks I prepared for this episode, finally I started to grab some points, and here is one of the battles I would like to share. Another battle. Here I'm going first, playing Mewtwo EX deck with Gardevoir, but we're starting only with rolls, but at least I have Rare Candy and Gardevoir on my hands, at least something. Playing against Cubone, so it's Marowak EX as I remember deck, and Diglett on the bench. Okay, we got Mewtwo EX. It's incredible start. Now at least something, but I will need to spend one energy to retreat rolls to bench. Okay, minus 20 damage next turn from our attack, but I don't have a chance to attack this Pokemon, unfortunately. We got another Pokeball. Let's just send energy to our active rolls, and let's use Repel. Maybe our opponent has Marowak EX right here. I need my rolls lived or survived, because it's only the way to generate additional energy to our Mewtwo EX. Let's use Pokeball. And it's another Mewtwo EX. Just look on this design. It's really incredible. Let's evolve our rolls to Gardevoir. I also was lucky to pull golden Rare Candy on this new account. Your results of opening packs from Deluxe Pack EX. Also please write in the comments below, it would be great to read about them. Mewtwo EX, it was my first deck created while opening packs from Genetic Apex, because I started the game, playing the game opening with packs designed with Mewtwo. Only I opened some of them without spending any money. And what was yours on the beginning, if you remember, because it was almost 1 year ago? Also please write in the comments below. Here I would like to generate energy with Gardevoir to our active Pokemon and add to bench it one, because it's still not enough to take completely this Dugtrio. It would be hard to take this Marowak EX, I think. Another 40 from Dugtrio and flipping coin, and unfortunately this time it's heads, so my attack won't do no damage, unfortunately. Energy to bench it U2 EX. Let's use Morty. As we play an Psychic Pokemon, I can check and set the order of next cards. In limits of the challenge I also can use any trainer cards I won from different set, but Pokemons, only highlighted Pokemons from the Genetic Apex for these ranks as where I play now. and the next with the next sets. For example, I have the rolls from the further sets, but I didn't use it, and I had to trade the rolls exactly from the genetic apex to create the deck. I got X speed. Okay, let's see what will be next. Let's generate additional energy here. And do 50 to this doctor. It will be first our point. But this Maravaki X. I will open starting with Dome Fossil. Okay. Kabuto. Unfortunately, I didn't have potions. It's 2 points for our opponent. Let's go with Mewtwo EX. We got Dawn, but yeah, I start generate energy to our benched Gardevoir in order to try to complete the battle and win it. Let's take second point for us. And fingers crossed, our opponent's Maravaki X won't take double heads. Another Diglett and we want to bench from our opponent. And yes, it's tails and 1 heads. So it's 80 damage. And it's a win because we can take it with our Mewtwo EX. Add energy here and generating 1 additional. With this amazing Gardevoir. And boom, 150 and 2 points added. And it's another win. Incredible result. And then the most ridiculous thing happened, because my opponent didn't return to the battle, and finally I reached the Pokeball rank 3 and unlocked the decks from Mythical Island set. But it's a battles of the next episode. Let's go to our results. It was the last battle playing Tribute Ranked Challenge for today's video, and probably the easiest part of this challenge. The most significant deck from Genetic Apex for me is Mewtwo EX and Gardevoir deck, because it was really popular playing exactly this deck then. I predict more struggles in future episodes of this challenge, so subscribe to the channel not to miss other episodes if you enjoyed watching it. Also hit the like button and write in the comments below the most adorable deck from Genetic Apex you played a lot when it was popular. Thanks for watching, see you on next videos.